Hi, I'm Alex. I'm here to refute JT's claims that he made. I'm going to start out by refuting his statistic on the drunk driving. So MLDA 21 is a law that came out in 1984, and that is the law that basically says you can't buy any alcohol product until you're 21 years old. Well, MLDA 21 is not directly related to the decrease in drunk driving fatalities. 2 years prior to being created, there was a large decrease in drunk driving fatalities across all demographics, not just under 21. And traffic accidents and fatalities are most common among newly legal drinkers, regardless of the MLDA. In 2009, the 21 to 24-year-old age group had the highest percentage of drivers in fatal crashes, with blood alcohol concentration of higher than 0.08. It was 35% of all those fatal crashes. Any increase in traffic accidents or fatalities in 18 to 20-year-olds would be offset by a decrease for those 21 and older. I also want to talk about his point of drinking in bars and regulated environments. Allowing 18 to 20-year-olds to drink alcohol in regulated environments with supervision would decrease unsafe drinking activity. Most of you guys, when you came here, we had to take a course learning about the dangers of binge drinking. They know you're going to drink if you're under 21, you're in college, that's what most kids do. So they teach you about it. So by decreasing the law, number one, some people drink because it's a contempt for the law. Alcohol is seen as a forbidden fruit. You're not supposed to do it, so you're going to do it. Because research shows the brain keeps developing well into the 20s, during which time it continues to establish important communication connections and further refines its functions. What that means is when you're younger, your mind's more susceptible to doing adrenaline-seeking actions. So drinking, doing drugs. It's your time to experiment for everything. That's what college is. That's what says college is for. So the MLDA 21 was created to try and prevent this, but people are still going to do it because now they have a law above their head that's saying, don't do it. Someone tells you to don't do it, most likely you're going to want to do it. And that's what happens when you're younger. Your brain isn't fully developed. Your brain doesn't realize that yet. Another point I wanted to do is I wanted to compare smoking to drinking. Smoking is, it's an action that has more adverse effects than drinking does. It's unhealthy for you. It's more unhealthy than drinking is. So tobacco, recently, any tobacco or nicotine product, only this year you were not allowed to buy it unless you're 21. You were allowed to buy it when you were 18. Drinking has always been 21 since 1984. So I just wanted to point out that nearly 9 out of 10 cigarette smokers first tried smoking by age 18. And each day in the United States, more than 3,200 youth, you should say, aged 18 years or younger smoke their first cigarette, and an additional 2,100 youth and young adults become daily cigarette smokers. 25.3% of all tobacco products in America in 2015 were among high school students. Turn 18, you can buy cigarettes. 20.3% were females and 30% were males of that demographic. So the reason I point this out is because tobacco is more harmful to you, but it's legal, so more people are going to do it. Even if they know they're still in high school, they can buy cigarettes, it's not good for you, they're still going to do it. When you're under 21, you binge drink because you have alcohol, you only have a certain time to drink it, you might get caught, parents might find out, so a lot of people drink more in a small amount of time, which leads to more dangers. And so alcohol use demographic, people aged 12 to 20 years drink 11% of all alcohol consumed in the United States. So because of this, because it's illegal, that's why the demographic is so high. If you're 18 and you can buy alcohol, you're more likely to not consume a large amount in a short amount of time, which is binge drinking, very dangerous for you. You're more likely to be responsible with your actions, and it would help the economy because you're putting more money into that market. And that's pretty much it.